She predicted everything. What? Was she right? 2 years ago, I'm in Cuba. I'm not on a spiritual quest. I just wanted to see it. I wanted to drink some mojitos by the beach. I wanted to ride in a classic car. I wanted to talk to the culture, see the people, see how they actually live. I had no place to go, no particular thing to see. I'm just walking around the streets of Old Havana. While I'm walking around, I randomly, and I say randomly because she said she predicted it, I randomly sat down with a fortune teller. Now, I don't believe in fortunes, I don't believe in zodiac signs, but I contribute to society. So why not? I'm willing to listen open-mindedly, and you won't believe what she predicted my future to be.
81.
81. You believe that? 81 years old. And she's still smoking cigars. She's still getting her nails done, and she's still out here in Old Havana working, talking, and laughing. When somebody made it that far, you stop asking what they believe, and you start wondering what they seen.
She loves sex.
Tengo enamorado de 57.
She got a 57 years old boyfriend, lover. And she is 81 because 80 years old don't work.
She told me that she loves sex. She 81 years old and got a 57-year-old boyfriend. I don't care what kind of crystal ball you got. I wasn't ready for that. I don't think nobody was ready for that. And that's when I knew this wasn't going to be normal. This was going to be a different kind of reading. Also, if you 81 and you still enjoying life like that, man, you don't need to tell me your future. You just need to tell me the secret how you got here. That's what I want to know.
Viagra is no one.
At this point, I'm not taking none of this seriously. I'm on vacation. I'm relaxed. The only thing she can predict for me is where I can find the next best, greatest, strongest mojito. That's it. And I understand that most fortune tellers say the same thing, and it can apply to anybody. So this felt more like entertainment than anything else.
First, you are keep planting a seed for have like a good fruit. Like when you plant the seeds and then you can pick it up the fruit.
I'm not a farmer, so I didn't understand one thing about planting seeds, so I'm just nodding along. I'm not really locked in. And really, it sounds like she could have said this to anyone. And I'm thinking, yeah, this sounds nice, but I don't know how it applies to me.
You are keep planting a seed for have like a good fruit.
I didn't think about this again, like at all. When I got back home, I got back to my regular life, my regular grind, doing my thing, putting in work, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. But then all the things that I had tried to do beforehand, all the studying, all the negotiations, all the things I did with nobody seeing, they start moving forward. And that's when it clicked. Now, I'm not saying this was really a prediction. This was more like a reminder. This is one that stuck with me.
You need to be quiet with your plans.
Then she said something about keeping your plans quiet. Again, that sounds obvious, right? But I've definitely done the opposite before. I done told people things too early, and then they tried to hate on me. And if I'm being honest, these are things I just should have kept to myself, because they usually work out better when I kept my plans private until I made them reality. So she wasn't really wrong about this one either.
In a financial way, you are going in a good path.
Everybody's got an opinion, and travel makes you care less about that. And I think she could tell by my attitude that I don't care about anybody's opinion. I do me. So I can't say this was a prediction. I think she could tell by my swagger that let me keep this family friendly. I just don't care. But this last prediction, this is the reason I watched this whole video. I wasn't ready for this. I don't think nobody was ready for this. As they say, this was not in my cards. And not only did she predict it, she made the correct prediction. This made me rethink the whole fortune teller aspect. And maybe this woman was on to something.
Una hembra que será la primera en nacer.
Girl,
A girl.
¿cuándo? Estados Unidos. Texas.
Eso casi se puede decir que en un día.
Ya.
Eso casi doblando la esquina se puede decir.
Around the corner.
Having a kid at my age, you're right. But that's what happened. A daughter. Now, I don't know what she actually knew. Maybe it was intuition, maybe it was a guess. But when the wife got pregnant and we had the gender reveal, man, this fortune teller was the first person I thought
Here?
about. That's crazy. And that makes you think. After my daughter was born, I went to the archives, found this video, and watched it again. And some things she said just felt different the second time around. I've been keeping my mouth shut. And because of that, a lot of things have come true. All the seeds that I've planted, they've been growing like wildflowers. Whew. I'm not saying go to Cuba, go to Old Havana, and find this fortune teller. I'm just saying, sometimes you meet people on a random day in a random place, and they say something that sticks longer than you expect. And maybe, just maybe, she's the real thing.
Look, my drivers. Yeah!